What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. And today I have a personal story to share with you guys. But before I do, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and like the video, share it around, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date for future videos. And without further ado, let's continue on today's story. So this story took place a while back. I would say around 3 years ago. At that time, I had a girlfriend who I would visit every Friday night to chill and watch a movie at her place. For me, it was a normal routine, arriving at her place at around 9 or 10, and I would spend like 3 hours or so and head back to my place after that. Now this story, of course, happened on a Friday slash Saturday. The next day, I had no work, neither did she. So of course I stayed a little longer than usual. We got some burgers, watched a movie, and relaxed. I remember after that I really started to get sleepy, and I didn't want to crash at her place due to the fact that her parents were really strict. So and they basically knew that I was there every Friday, so I couldn't just stay there. So I ended up heading out back to my place like around 2 a.m. At that moment, my house was about 7 minutes away from her place in car, so it was not that far. So on my way home, there was a 7-Eleven nearby. I didn't know why, but I started craving an energy drink at freaking 2 a.m. Can you believe that? So I pulled into the parking lot, and of course it was empty. There was no one around, no car or person to be seen around. I went in, got the drink, and got out, headed back to my truck. And so this is where the whole story begins. As I was unlocking the door, I felt a presence. Like you know, there's always that one little feeling that you feel when someone's around. And so I felt the presence of someone standing in the shadows, where I cannot make their facial recognitions, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I couldn't tell. I mean, I couldn't tell if it was their facial expressions, if I'm saying this correctly, man. I can only tell it was a guy. So yeah, it was definitely a guy. But then out of nowhere, he started walking up to me and asked me if I had any change. Now, me personally, I don't carry cash anymore, so even for a bag of chips, I end up using my card. So I told him that I didn't have any change, and he just looked at me with his face like he was getting pissed, and he stood there for a little, like a while, awkwardly staring, like looking at me, up and down, looking at me. But then suddenly he just like took off. After that, it was a relief for me. So I got inside and obviously shut my door. But out of nowhere, I see the guy. As I was inside of my truck already, I noticed the guy came back and was by my door, leaning on my glass window. At this moment, I'm just annoyed that this guy is waiting for me to really give him some change, even though I literally told him that I had nothing. So he's just there, kind of knocking at the window, giving me the gesture with his hands that to lower down the window. And but of course I ignore his request. I did not want to lower the window because I was already getting a bad vibe out of that guy. So I just turned on the engine and hoping this guy would just leave as soon as I started moving. But no, he was there looking at me, demanding me to open my door now. And so I just had enough. So I started putting my truck in gear and started moving, when all of a sudden this guy is now hitting the window. He's hitting the window with his fist. I'm driving out of the parking lot as quick as possible, excuse me. At the moment, I didn't even care if I ran over that guy. Guy is still running, punching the glass. I really thought that he was gonna break it. But I managed to speed off, and the guy eventually just gave up. Uh, Not without picking up a small rock, though. As I glanced in the rearview mirror, I noticed that he picked up a small rock, or if I remember correctly, it was a rock, and he just threw it at my truck. Luckily, he didn't hit me or anything. Um, but after that incident, I mean, I didn't stop really. I didn't really stop going to the stores at that hour. But it's just crazy. I didn't know what that guy intentions were, because first of all, I know some people are probably wondering, dude, he was just a homeless guy asking for spare change, whatever. But this guy did not even look, and I'm not trying to sound bad, like, put on a profile on the homeless people. But this guy did not look like he was having a rough, you know, time out in the streets. He was just he looked pretty much, he looked normal. He was wearing not nice clothes, but he was dressed normally. He didn't look. Also, he didn't look in bad shape. He was actually well built, like, he's been actually eating. So there was no way this guy was just was a homeless guy asking for money. And even if he was, I mean, why the heck would he be doing that? But long story short, I did not even like. I do not. I think this guy's intentions were something different. Maybe he was just waiting for the unfortunate person to maybe steal their car, uh, their money, or even worse. I don't know. I'm just lucky I just got out of there. But yeah, it's just crazy, and it's just a story that I wanted to share. Um, so that is gonna be all for today. Uh, any comments are welcome down below. Uh, Feel free to send me some suggestions. Like I said, there's my DM me, there's my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Facebook down in the description box. Anyways, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. And once again, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.